Older people are more likely to experience the death of a significant person in their lives than any other age group. However, in society and in healthcare, the assumption exists that older people are well prepared to deal with grief simply because they have experienced so many bereavements. And we wonder, is that right? In our interviews, we found that the frequent exposure to grief and loss had a compounding effect on older people's physical and mental health. They often grieved alone, with little support from the healthcare system. To draw attention to the bereavement needs of older people, we have created research poems based on actual interview transcripts and recorded these with participants and volunteers.
Wild animal. Sometimes I can't cope. I just go to pieces and I howl like a wild animal. Other times I just keep busy and do what I can for my son's sake, because he wouldn't have wanted me to be like this.
I couldn't leave her. I went on the day she died. She was dead in the bed. I asked her husband permission, could I sit with her? I couldn't leave her. I had to sit there with her for hours before her body was collected. That was the hardest. I just couldn't leave her. I kissed her. She was cold. Then she was taken away in the back of the van and I collapsed. My sons held me. I just couldn't leave her.
In my backpack. The year after she died, I did the Camino de Santiago from France across Spain, 800 kilometers, inspired by a movie. I looked across at the mantelpiece. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you, my darling, with me. I put her ashes in the jewellery box. A couple of times I thought to pull the pin, but then I remembered who was in my backpack.